Welcome to Superhero Guide, where we look into all your favourite comic book heroes. Jessica Jones was created by Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Gaydos. Jessica's first appearance was in Alias Issue 1 in November 2001, which focuses on Jessica Jones' life after she left the superhero gig behind to become a private investigator. It shows a more realistic human side to the whole Marvel universe. Alias ran for 28 issues before ending in 2004. Jessica also had another comic book series run in conjunction called The Pulse. The Pulse ran for 14 issues from April 2004 till May 2006. The Pulse was written by Brian Michael Bendis and was about the people who worked on The Pulse, a section in the Daily Bugle newspaper which focused on superheroes. And yes, if you think you've heard the name before, it's because it's the same newspaper Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, famously worked at. While at high school as a teen, Jessica also attended the same school as Peter Parker. She was also present on the day that Peter Parker was bitten by the irradiated spider, which he receives his superpowers from. Speaking of radiation, on the way home from a family trip, Jessica's car tragically collides with a military convoy carrying radioactive chemicals. Her family is killed and she ends up in a coma for several months. After awakening, Jessica is soon adopted by another family. It doesn't take long for her to realize that due to the radiation exposure from the crash, that she has newfound abilities and powers. A grand trio of flight, superhuman strength, and physical durability. A little while after, Jessica dyes her hair pink and takes on the superhero alias of Jewel, fighting crime and doing the superhero thing until unfortunately she crosses paths with the villain known as Purple Man. Purple Man, having the ability to mind control, takes over Jessica's mind and has her do his bidding in some of the most terrible ways possibly imaginable. Eventually the Avengers come along and manage to stop her. They actually stop her so well that Jessica ends up in yet another coma, while the Purple Man escapes. Jean Grey revives her and creates a mental defense in Jessica's brain so she can never be mind controlled again, thank goodness. Jessica Jones ended up marrying Luke Cage and they had a daughter, whom they named Danielle. During the Civil War, they fled to Canada. When she returned, she joined the New Avengers for a while. But through a bunch of dangerous close calls and her daughter being temporarily kidnapped, she decided the best thing for her family is to leave the superhero gig behind once again. There is a Netflix series titled Jessica Jones, which released in November 2015, with Kristen Ritter as an adult version of Jessica Jones and Elizabeth Cappuccino as teen Jessica. Now something you probably didn't know. Jessica Jones once ripped off J. Jonah Jameson, Peter Parker's boss, at the Daily Bugle, who hired her as a freelance journalist to find Spider-Man's real identity. She billed Jonah for all sorts of things and used the money to donate to soup kitchens, orphanages, and hospitals across the city. Once again, thanks for watching Superhero Guide. Like and subscribe, and if you've got any recommendations of a superhero, let us know. And remember, there's a hero in all of us.